Well, good morning. This morning our scripture's found in Jude chapter 1, verse 7, and it goes like this. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. My heart breaks when I hear of another denomination, another church that is turning their back on God, and they're allowing sodomites to hold positions as the pastor, teachers, deacons, and elders. Oh my goodness. You know, just a few days ago, a broadcaster announced that the Catholic Church is considering allowing sodomites to serve in the church. Woo, that was the last one I expected. The woke movement is a group that blasphemes God. And anything that is truth, that God said, don't do this or do this, they're just exactly opposite. And boy, folks, our children, our grandchildren, they're being sucked up by this movement. And oh, how I hate that. You know, it's up to us Christians to begin to stand up against the destruction of truth. You see, they're just wiping truth out and putting in fairy tales. They sure are. Satan has not only blinded many, blinded them, got them blind, but he's also stopped up their ears. He sure has. It's time for the blood-bought church to stand up and proclaim the truth, and only the truth. Quit messing around with fire. Quit dancing with Satan. We've got to. Folks, we need to fall on our knees and cry out to God for our churches of all things, because they're sinking in sin rapidly. 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 4 tells us, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and shall be turned into fables. Boy, I mean, tell you what, that's exactly what's happening, people. Oh my goodness, we need to pray. We need to pray hard like we've never, ever prayed before. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3 tells us, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there be a falling away first, and that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. So the Lord's coming back. Oh my goodness. We got to keep our eye on that eastern sky, because when he comes back, he's coming back after his chosen children, not the ones that are stepchildren or that run away from home, and doing their little thing out there. He's coming back after his children. Well, folks, I hope this encourages you today to fall on your knees and cry out to the Lord for our land, for our world that we live in, because, oh my goodness, it's turning to sin and throwing God, kicking him completely out of the churches and out of the government, out of every place they can find to get him out. That's what they're doing. We need to pray, and we need to pray desperately that God save us. May God richly bless you. I love you, but better yet, Jesus loves you. Yep, he died on the cross for us. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.